Mics, check. Music cued, check. Presenters ready. Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to another delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio. I am TK, and just over there, whichever way the thumb wants to point, is Xavier.
Hello all.
Wow, you've really got to bend your arm to get pointing in the right direction. Jeez. Webcams are stupid.
Yes, they are.
It's a Monday. It is TigerTails Radio, Season 14, Episode 39. We are, 14 episodes away from the end of the season?
Yeah, 14 weeks.
That's not long.
Not long when you think of it in terms of months, no.
No. It's in the grand scheme. And Cornhusk into Jury are in the YouTube chat. Hello. Charleston is in the Discord chat. Hello. Biohazard's in the Discord chat. Hello. Oh, there's lots of people. Hello, everybody. Hello. Big waves. You may wonder why I'm not doing anything with the other arm. It's because I'm currently holding dinner, which I haven't finished eating yet, because today got away from me a little bit.
It's one of those days. Hello, Hedgie. It's going to be a quietish day, but it's one of those days already.
It is one of those days already, yes. It started and then was called Monday, and it all went downhill from there, really. I'm just going to see if I can find somewhere to put my plate.
Hedgie's being ooey.
Whoa.
Yeah, hang on. Need to GIF. Shame.
Shame. That's going to fall over and die, but no, it'll be fine.
Must point and shame at the ooey.
Shame. And Osman says, hello from Couchman. Hello, Couchman. Oh, it's a Monday.
Yes, it's a Monday.
It really is a Monday.
I would like, however, to point out that this has been the only weekend so far where shit all has happened.
Speak for your bloody self.
I know, for you, been fucking awful this week. But this weekend, it's like it's not been a bank holiday. It's not been a major event. It's not been a coronation. It's not been.
Yeah, it's been a normal weekend with some pleasant sun.
Yeah, but occasionally you saw some.
Yeah. It's not quite a lot of night in places, but yeah.
Yes, we will get to that. But good grief. So yes. So here we are, TigerTails Radio. This is indeed Season 14, Episode 39. We are back. We are chatting. It's going to be a quiet Monday. If you have any requests for things like Jackbox games, throw them in the chat before 9 o'clock.
We're going to be playing the wheel to start with. Be ready.
For the second game, then?
And maybe even the third game, depending on how it goes.
Yeah, if we're that quiet, yeah.
And Conor says, yes, it is mundane. Yes, it is. It's a Monday.
Yeah, it's one of those kind of things.
Well, not Monday for me, I'll tell you, but yeah, bloody hell. It has been a week. It has been a week and a bit. Shall we do a jingle?
Do a jingle.
Okay, I'll do a jingle.
This is TigerTails Radio. And now let's catch up with the cast. This is Review of the Week.
39 weeks in, I think, actually what I really should have done is made title cards for each of the actual jingles as well. So instead of just saying streaming now, it actually comes up with the segment name in it.
Coming in Season 15, title cards for the jingles.
Well, that would have been smart, wouldn't it, kids?
I can't even promise that for Season 15, because it'll be like, yeah, I had to update the website. It took me a year.
Yeah, at the moment, we're lucky enough to actually have thumbnails for these damn things. And I'm just the website I'm having all kinds of difficulty with, but we'll go into that in another day. I'm just not in the mood.
It's is that the hosting one or is that WordPress?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, mostly.
Okay.
Is anybody good with WordPress databases? If so, get in touch.
With WordPress.
A little bit of WordPress, a little bit of the hosting company. I'm very confused and don't know how it all works. But that's another story for another day. It's especially affecting TigerTails gaming.
I've every time I go to update after a thing, it's like, no, and I go, okay, I'll leave it, and then I go back, and in this case, it goes no, and I go.
As it says, I'll get in touch then. Cool. Come pay me a visit.
Do it after the show. Do it after the show.
Come pay me a visit. There may be bao buns in it for you.
And at this rate, still probably some spring rolls.
Not so much. I've gone through most of the spring rolls now.
Jesus,
there's only the Asda pack left, and also a few of the vegetarian ones.
I am glad you've got stairs to reduce the amount of crap that you've been eating.
Been losing weight. Well, I'll say
Yes,
that.
because you're actually you've been having to do exercise. Yes,
Yeah,
that's why.
I'm not a fan of this. Do not like exercise.
The best bit is when TK goes, "Oh yeah, I get down to the bottom of the stairs, and then I think, did I lock the door? I go all the way back up those 5 flights of stairs." He didn't tell me whether or not it was locked or unlocked. It was just amusing to start with.
Yeah, no, it's always been locked so far. I've been paranoid for no reason, but it's good to be paranoid instead of overconfident and wrong. So,
yeah. So do you want to be first for the week, or shall I go first for the week?
I will let you go first. In
Okay.
fact, what I might do is, can I do jiggery pokery things?
He's gonna disappear, isn't he?
No, well maybe.
Okay.
But edit the channel. How did I do that thing the other day?
So I'll start then. So my week has actually been relatively normal, which has been nice, aside from bouts of tiredness when I don't want them. So I managed to do TigerTails Gaming on Tuesday, which was good fun.
Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do at all.
And TK just dies. I managed to do some TigerTails Gaming, so I played Deep Rock Galactic. Oh my god, that's fucking hard. Fun, but hard. It's a game I probably, if it weren't for the fact that you're 3D sick on, the world, I would go get TK involved because it's good fun with multiplayer from what
Just going to mute my mic while I go stuff my face, if that's okay.
No worries.
I go.
Wednesday, I was just absolutely knackered after work, so I didn't do much. Thursday was a nice chill day, which was really cool. Friday was then TigerTails Gaming. Myself and TK streamed a little bit of Streets of Rage 4. So I was playing PC and TK was playing on PS4. So I was getting achievements, which was really quite cool. And we were wandering around and wondering what the hell happened because we both reckoned the game was harder the first time we played it. Which it probably was, but, good fun. I will have to edit some clips from that video. It's a very good video, so I certainly recommend grabbing onto, stream, I should say, jumping in onto that one. Then the weekend happened, and it was sunny, considering the rest of the week was not really. It's been that kind of week where it's like I've been wanting to have the weather, but it wasn't always there. Because when you're stuck in an office all day, or here, you kind of want to have a bit of sun coming through. Especially after they took the tree that was down there that was baffling this side of the building for noise. They took all out of that way. So for some reason, the tree that wasn't anywhere near the window was taken away. I don't know why. So I headed off to see TK and do my roleplay on Saturday. So on the Saturday, I went to the train station and it was a case of, good luck. Because there were train problems. There was something to do with the line, obstruction on the line, delays. Eventually managed to get a train in, got round to TK's, and it was a case of TK was watching trains. Kind of, mostly. So I spent a lot of the day watching trains. Some of the day chilling, but most of the day watching trains. TK was occupied with stuff, which he can mention later. And then I did the roleplay with my roleplay friends on the evening, which was a good laugh. We had one of our role-playing people bring their sister around to witness, watch, observe for a brief moment the roleplay. It was very weird. So they were there briefly, and then we continued on for the rest of the evening. Headed back, we played our mellow for a little while, and then I crashed. And then I thought I was hallucinating due to a phone call at 4:30 in the fucking morning.
Which we'll come back to.
Which TK will come back to because he remembers this. I don't. And then on Sunday, I woke up as late as feasibly possible to recover from going to bed late and being woken up. And even then, I was still like, bleh. And it was a case of chill. I go, okay, we'll have breakfast. And then I will catch a train and hopefully get home.
And you obviously did, because you're there.
I did, yes. That one did get delayed as well.
Delay repay, my boy. Delay repay.
Yeah, when I'm paying by standard, I don't know. That's a faff to get that delay repay sorted out. Trouble is, I don't do training that often to warrant getting the smart card.
You don't need a smart card. Just have your paper ticket, take a photo.
That's the automatic one.
Yeah.
So it reduces the faff.
A little bit, yeah.
Because it's faff if you're buying the paper cards. But like 2 days a week, 3 days every other week, I can't even get a decent thing to like discount that down from the pittance that I do. So, you know, it's...
Yes, you can. Network Rail card.
do I have to pay for that?
It's £30 a year, but you get a third off.
I will look at that.
So if you're commuting, if you're paying
Yeah.
full price over the next few days, like kind of multiple days a week, it'll probably end up paying for itself reasonably quickly. If you're in the catchment area, which I think you are.
I will have to look and see. This month is also... Yeah, hello, Sackball. This has also been... holy crap. This has also been a kind of money tight month. Because I think I've overspent a little bit too much over last month for certain things. So I'm just having to be a bit more mindful for this month so I can go into next month with some spare cash. But it has also meant that I'm going, yes, cut back on the excess spending for extra food and try to make sure you're not buying shit at work. So that's reduced dramatically. That's been very helpful. That may even curb my habits and hopefully help me lose some of my own weight, because that would be nice.
Yeah, the lunch budget kicks in.
Yeah, I mean, it adds up. That's the thing. It's like you buy this stuff because it like expands your lunch, but really you shouldn't. But yeah, so that's pretty much been it. We're back here now Monday. Monday seems like a regular day, and this week's an actual normal week. So it's like, get stuff done. I'm looking forward to getting stuff done. And as we briefly go into the chat while TK is finishing his food off, Cornhusky says, try a third floor apartment, lots of stair climbing. Economize the use of stairs, carry large loads at once. TK would if it wasn't for the fact that he would die.
Large loads are heavy.
Also, his is 5 flights.
I'm on the 3rd floor. It is a 3rd floor apartment.
Doesn't feel like that.
No. There's many stairs.
It's like you go up the stairs, it goes, here's flats 1s to whatever, and then you go up the next floor, here's flats 1s to whatever.
Flats 1 to floor on the ground floor.
Yes.
And then on floor 1, because we're British, and so ground floor, floor 1, floor 2, floor 3. So on floor 1 we get the next 4, and the next 4, and then my 2, and our 2 at the top. There's a couple of problems with the network rail card. They're not valid before 10 a.m. Monday to Friday. Oh, well, that's useless then. And they're subject to a £13 minimum fare. Oh, well.
Yeah. Not great for me then. He did also mention that Hinge and Bracket has passed away. So, yes, I am feeling fucking old.
The Hinge part of Hinge and Bracket.
Yes, the Hinge part of Hinge and Bracket. But I know the reference. There are people who are listening who may be not necessarily as old as me within a 5-10 year gap who won't know what that reference is, which scares me. Because bad enough going into work and having conversations, and I can bring up something like a YouTube meme, a YouTube goddamn meme, and people would look at me and go, what's that then?
Hello, Cosmic. Says, sorry I'm late. No, you're not late.
No, that's fine.
You arrived exactly when you meant to.
Yes, you're just missing the catch up of the weeks. It's not the major part of the show. It's fine.
It's just the one where Xavier rants about work for 20 minutes.
Work's been good so far.
You've also missed the mini mukbang as I've been scarfing down dinner at the same time.
Yeah, TK. We will now head over to TK, who will explain why his Monday is so bad.
Oh, it's not just the Monday that's bad. Basically, after the show finished on Monday, all was good with the world. And then on Tuesday, kind of getting ready to leave work and to get a call from Father. Because for those who don't know, my father has Parkinson's and is now prone to falling over a lot. And when I say a lot, this week it has been more than usual. As in, it was Tuesday, it was Thursday, it was Friday, it was Saturday night at 4:30 a.m. So basically Sunday morning. And then it was today as well. But I wasn't able to go over there today, so my sister had to cover it. But yeah, I have worked out that in Uber fares, dashing to his aid, I've now spent over 108 quid this month. That's just in May so far. Which has put a bit of a hole in my budget. But, yeah, when you're the responsible son, you have to do that kind of thing. So, yeah, this month has been Rescuing the Father month. Ava, what are you doing? Are you... Stop memeing in the channel. Jeez.
£108 just on Ubers. Yeah,
yes.
Uber can get expensive quick.
Especially when you're having to use it a lot. Especially at 4:30 in the morning when there are no buses. And it's a really long walk. And all you want to do is go home and go to bed. because it is 4:30 in the morning. But that's a rant for another day. But yes, so I mean, it's not the constant going out and because it's nice to see him, even if you do have to kind of pick him up and put him back in his chair. It's just the cost. It's getting too much.
Yeah.
So
I did say it's like get one of those electric scooters or get like a bike. I mean, could even like give you like a husky sled,
Oh yeah, if I was allowed dogs, I'd have a pack of huskies, mush the wheels, on the sleigh, just go because all the potholes, because thanks Labour, but that's Rule 6 things, so I'm going to stop there.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been a ranty week, and it was like, but there were some nice things happening. On Thursday, Shades came over, so I got to cook a lovely meal for Shades.
Look, spring rolls.
No spring rolls actually.
Oh, you didn't get rid of any of them during that time. Okay.
No, I've been snacking on them quite happily without having to feed them to other people. It's like after Eurovision, they've all been mine. Nom 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 nom. So no, we had Balbans.
Nice.
Because there was a style that he likes, which I haven't had tried yet, so I bought some of those, and then I gave him some of the Hoisin duck ones as well. So basically, compare. This is another style you might like.
It was the Goiza. Goiza?
No, he's not a fan of Goiza, so I didn't bother cooking that. No, he's not a fan of that.
Okay.
So we had two different styles of Balbans. We had 4 each, basically. 2 of each type. And that was nice. And then stir fry as well. I did one of my lazy stir fries. And that went over really well. I tried a couple of different ingredients I don't normally try, and they worked quite nicely. I would have thought sesame oil. As opposed to just using a stir fry oil, which has sesame oil in it, just used raw sesame oil with some other herbs and spices, because I had to avoid garlic. Because Shades is not one with the garlic. So I had to basically find hoisin sauce that had no garlic, and some other things that had no garlic, which was a lot easier than I expected, to be fair.
There are a lot more people now who are having the whole react badly to garlic and or onion family. This because like my friend group is now expanding into the what food will hurt you faction. It's like, hey, shall we get takeout? No, it will kill me. Okay.
Yeah, what can we all eat? We will each order our own individual takeouts.
I'm very simple. It's like, is it spicy? Yes, can't have it. Otherwise, fine.
Yeah, for me, it's no nuts, no fish, and no. What's the other thing I can't have?
Well, fish is preference. I would say cheese, but yours is raw cheese.
No, mine is cheese on pizza. I don't like the taste of cheese, so I avoid cheese anyway. But yeah, I can't have cheese on pizza because it just disagrees with me. But I can eat cheese. I just choose not to because it's there. I mean, things like coffee I cannot have, thanks kidney stones. But I don't drink coffee anyway, so that wasn't really a loss. What was a loss was tea. I can't drink tea unless it's milky tea, which means I could only have Builder's tea. But I like Builder's tea, so I'm not too disappointed by that. Although I do use green tea and all the other kind of Asian teas and posh teas. And...
I mean, cutting down the number of sugars that you have is always a good thing.
Yeah.
It's like, how many sugars does TK take? Yes.
No, just 2. I'm NATO standard, just milk and 2. That's it. Whereas, well, how many did you have then?
I went down to 1 to none currently. It's like, I'll have 1 every now and again, but I'm normally having like no...
So
no sugars.
You're a Julie Andrews.
Thank you for that comment. I mean, if it's a decent, if it's one of the, if it's not British, if it's not breakfast tea, I may even have no milk.
Oh,
because if it's like the Earl Grey or the fancies, I will just drink tea straight.
They're just trying to get on the no sugar gang hype.
Yeah, I mean, it's because of my age, but I will have occasionally some sugar. I know I need to cut down on the sugar because it's sugar is that shit that's causing a lot of your weight gain.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, reduce the sugar. Go on that Splendor type stuff instead. Other brands are available.
Go on that fake sugar that when you look at it, you go, that looks like shredded paper.
Yeah.
And then you try and put it in a cup.
Go on the fake sugar that won't make you fat, but may or may not give you cancer.
God, the fake sugar looks awful. And then you get a jar of it and you just go, it's empty.
It's so light. It's like coffee whitener. It's like you pick it up, it's like, oh, geez, this is way lighter than I thought that was going to be. Because it's a huge thing and you expect there to be some heft to it.
Air. It's not powder, it's air.
It's magical powder that makes the coffee go white.
Taking over your allotted
that's fine.
Time.
Because, yeah, and then on Friday, as you say, we played Streets of Rage 4, and we both played on PS4, I think you remember, because Streets of Rage 4 isn't crossplay.
Oh, no, it wasn't PC. It was
Yes, you see.
Yeah, sorry.
Hashtag corrections. And then, yeah, Saturday you came over, which was nice. So, and then I got the call to go to Father's again.
Yeah.
So I had to abandon you briefly.
That's fine. I mean, I was dozing watching trains, like you normally do on your own. I was just doing what you normally
would have
do.
been watching trains had I not locked the computer.
Yeah, well, I was listening to trains.
Yeah, you were listening to trains, yeah. Because I was watching the Severn Valley Railways Diesel Gala, because they have webcams. And so I was multi-screening the webcam. So I'd kind of 6 webcams in front of me, looking like a CCTV office. And just watching all the trains go bimbling past. Because, I don't get to see them at my window, so I'll just watch them on webcam instead. And that was, reasonably pleasant. Then I had to go out. But got back in time to allow Xavier to go out to roleplay. And managed to get a couple of bits done while he was gone. And then, he came back. We played some on Mellow, which was nice. I won, which was nicer. And then, then Sunday happened. Well,
yeah. Well, I fell asleep.
Then another trip to Father's happened. And then Sunday happened.
4:30 in the morning, I had the hallucination that someone was phoning because his phone calls are via the Google thingy.
Only the emergency
So his house tells me that there's a phone call coming through.
Yes. Which woke me up. Oddly enough, yeah. It's kind of the point of it. And kind of rolled over in bed going, what is that? Oh, no. Here we go. Because I've got the Google device with the screen in the bedroom. So I was just mashing that going, yeah, answer it. Yeah, I'm on the way. Uber. So, and a rather expensive Uber trip. It's really quite pricey late at night.
Yeah, late at night, no. Oh.
And so, came back about 6 o'clock in the morning, collapsed straight back into bed until, it was about 11:30 in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, you said you woke up at 10 and then you got up at 11 because
I woke up at, I got up at 10.
Because I had showered and you came out about 11 and we were like breakfast at that point.
Yeah.
I'm still amazed you did not disturb me when you left and got back in. Because that phone call, it was like, Jesus.
I'm half expecting one to go off during the show, but there you go.
It's not a quiet thing. It seems like it should be a quiet thing.
Yep.
But at 4:30 in the morning, fuck if that's not quiet. Plus also Google listening out for keywords whilst you're trying to explain something.
Yeah. Oh, this is why you don't say, Alexa, play I Want to Take You to a Gay Bar. Really loudly when they have an Alexa around, because, it'll trigger it. Which is why I'm not going to use the Google-related one.
The key one, yes.
Yes, because all my Google devices will go, oh, hello, wakey, wakey. Which is nice. But that, so Sunday happened. When you left, a couple of hours later, Hedgie appeared. And he came bearing takeaway. Well, he didn't. He ordered takeaway, but because he was mentioning about it, and then he popped over because he's been doing more work on his place, getting it more ready. It's looking quite good. It's coming along quite nicely. And so soon he shall be able to entertain in there, which will be fun, so we can all go and visit Hedgie. And go, hi!
We can see the room that he's been showing the panoramic pictures of a square box, which when you look at it on a panoramic picture is really weird.
Yeah. But it's nice. The painting's nice.
Oh yeah, it looks lovely. It just looks like someone's unfurled a Rubik's Cube. But not quite. It's like, this is weird.
Yeah. And when I go over to Father's next time, I'm going to be picking up the keys to Mother's place again. I've already got a main key. I just need a new security fob. And that will then allow me to gain access so I can go and rescue a sofa. So I can have a sofa behind me. Maybe, if there's space, 2 sofas behind me.
Depends on how big the sofas are. Because you do have space, but you don't have that much
I don't have a
space.
huge amount of space, yeah.
Also, you do have to get it up multiple flights of stairs.
Yes.
And through the barn door that's actually a door.
Yes.
So you may want to take a tape measure.
Is there the barn door that's actually a door?
You know the fire door that's like a barn door upstairs?
No. The one in front
before
of my place.
going into your thing. Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, I'll easily fit through that. That's a wide door. It's like a double, almost like a 1.5 width door.
No, it's a standard door that just goes...
Oh, it's bigger than a standard door.
1.5. Doesn't feel like it.
It's bigger. Definitely bigger than a standard door. Because, it's one of the easy ones to get stuff through. Yeah, that was what we had the least trouble with. It's like the only trouble I can envisage now is trying to navigate it through the little hallway I've got. But the sofa's big,
you've got shit in the way. Yeah.
But we can cross that bridge when we come to it. Worst comes to the worst, I'll get a man in a van and go, I need you to move one sofa from point A to point B and install it. Yeah, that.
Yeah. Get quotes first.
Yeah.
Measurements and quotes.
I'll look into it.
Unless Echo is willing to
Echo will not be willing.
lend a car.
I need strong bodies, folks.
Yeah, true. Not Echo.
Meow.
Of all the people who look like they would break if they picked up a wet towel off the floor, Echo is one of them. And you cannot deny that. When he was doing the Gunjathon, there was me, admittedly bulky. There was you, bulky-ish but looking kind of skinny. Hedgie, who should be the skinniest of us, still looks kind of bulky. Then there was Echo, who looked like a twiglet being coated in dipping sauce. If you want to see this, it is on TigerTails Radio.
There are highlights on the YouTube channel. And the entire show.
The Dogs Trust episodes. And if I'm wrong, you could defend Echo. Of course, Echo's not around to defend himself. He's probably asleep. Which I don't blame him.
The show is saying, is Echo around to defend himself? No, he is not. When Echo disagree...
He'd actually then say, no, yeah, you're right, I look like that.
And then probably make a comment on your bald spot.
Probably, yeah.
And Hedgie says a twiglet and dipping sauce is accurate. This is gang up on Echo night.
The Dogs Trust thing, I mean, we ticked all of the boxes for everything outside of charity stream, yet Google did not shut that down and has not shut it down yet. So, yay, we raised money for dogs.
Yeah. Over £800 for them, in fact.
Yes, which was really impressive. And I don't know if they'd ever let us do it again if they actually saw what we did. I
think it was £806 we did in the end.
Something like that.
Yeah.
We managed to get a good chunk, which was really awesome.
It was quite cool. We got to go behind the scenes, though.
Yes, and interview this poor lady with her dog who was probably confused.
No, she was the kind of like PR person, type social person.
Mm.
So it was her job to be interviewed for things like this.
Oh, yeah. I just don't know if she was entirely ready for like 3/4 blokes with barely the best equipment in the world.
The level of amateurism is spectacular.
But yeah, we spent a lot of time looking at doggos. That was really cool. It is on the channel. Go watch it. It's a great episode that we did, and I really enjoyed the making of that one. That was really fun. But anyway, we are like
we are skirting very close to it, aren't we?
o'clock.
I should probably actually do some like setting up of the game, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that. You made me do my week. I was talking about my week.
I started so you could set it up. Right.
Look, I've got Hedgie into Armello.
Get on it. Get on it.
I am on it. You shush. You are not helping.
Yes, we are also spreading the crack of furry games. At some point, I probably should find another Fox game to break out and.
Oh, I've got a whole folder of them on PS4.
I know. There is a really nice like Arctic Fox /Wolf one, with an Inuit and fox or wolf person survival style thing. I've got that I've not gotten around to playing.
You're not thinking Spirit of the North then?
Not Spirit of the North. If I would like to go back to Spirit of the North because I really find that so relaxing.
It's on PS Plus.
I know.
Well, then go back to it. You have PS Plus.
Yes, it's just crowbarring it into a schedule that already has, a game that will be taking you all year. It is fine.
You chose Elden Ring. That was your own fault.
I know it's my own fault, but I do have some extra time coming, so I might just go marathon session.
So I've been trying to get some Crisis Core in.
Yes.
Certain events have been putting pay to that recently.
Yeah, it's like, I will sit down and ring.
But let's go and play some game time stuff.
We've now reached the audience participation portion of the show. It's game time.
And hopefully, if I've not done anything wrong, this is looking good. Yep, people are joining. I've obviously done it right. And Xavier puts a link in. Oh, bloody hell. Hello, everyone. Right, so there is a room code.
Know what time it is? It's time for a room code. SNTB.
Right, well.
Oh, that's everyone.
Is that everyone?
That is everyone.
So it is.
We actually have filled the room with you without me getting in there.
Hello, everyone.
That is 8 people. Hello, everybody.
Nice
You
of you
can't
all
see
to join
well.
us. And 3 in the audience. Hello, people in the audience. Right, well, I might as well just start the game then.
One of them's probably Hedgie, so yeah.
You have traveled to this sacred mountaintop, seeking answers from the all-knowing wheel of enormous proportions. You may now ask the wheel any one question that torments your very soul. Should you be chosen, your longing for truth will be satisfied, and your life forever changed.
So, this ideally needs to be a question that could be answered yes, no, maybe, in the style of the 8-ball, Magic 8-ball questions. If ever you had that thing. Or maybe those stupid paper flower things, which you did the Muppet opening, closing, pick a colour, any colour, pick a colour. I'm showing me age.
Just a little bit.
I don't even know if they do these kind of things anymore, because now it's like, oh, I need to ask a question. Let's bring up Google or Bing or ChatGPT. Because unfortunately, all of those options are about as reliable as the other.
Very well. The Great Wheel
Hey,
invites
everyone's
you
in.
to the mountaintop. Bask in my majesty, for I am the big, beautiful wheel of legend. You're gonna take turns spinning me, and you get points if I land on your slice. Earn 20,000 points, and you'll be able to spin the winner wheel. But not just anyone can spin me. You have to prove yourself first. You have the chance to win points thanks to these 2 slices. But your odds are better when you have more. So let's earn some by doing a little trivia. And here we go. Is that question 1? Yeah, it is. Which musicians are known for dressing up so you can't see their faces while performing?
It has begun.
Just tap on the ones that fit the prompt.
Okay,
As for
so
you in the
which
audience,
musicians are known
vote
for dressing
for the
up so you
player
can't
you
see their
think will
faces
do
while
best.
performing?
If the majority
Gua,
of you choose the best player,
Deadmau5,
you'll earn a special
MF
slice
Doom,
of your
Vampire
own.
Weekend, Black Sabbath, Daft Punk, Insane Clown Posse, Britney Spears, Kiss, Buckethead, The Shins, Billie Eilish. I think I know all the answers to this.
I don't. I know 2. And now to guess.
Well, there's at least one DJ you should recognise, 2 DJs you should recognise. There is a rock band you should recognise.
Yeah, just because I recognise the names doesn't remember if they've got their face covered or not.
And if you're in the audience, you can vote on who do you think will actually do the best.
It's like, because you got a band like Kiss. They wear face paint. Does that mean that...
Ooh, you little one.
Okay, I'm voting.
Done.
Say
Here's
that.
what I was looking
say
for.
that's a thing. Let's see.
Oh, they do
What
say it's a
did
thing.
you
Up yours.
say?
You can see
Yeah,
their
I thought
faces.
I was-
It's makeup. Oh, I got 11 though. How the fuck did I do that?
Audience, you chose
I think
the right player.
Buckethead.
Have a
I think, yeah,
slice.
Buckethead.
Kiss was the only one I
I'd have been
missed.
wary on. Oh, Gua. That was the one I would have
No
missed.
way.
Well, I was a guess, as was MF
You
Doom.
must be drinking brain juice with scores like that.
He's a
That's
rapper.
worth the slice. For you.
Yeah, I've got 12 if I'd voted for Kiss. Bollocks.
Imagine a second question. Let's call it question 2. Which of these movies are collaborations between Wes Anderson and Bill Murray?
Oh, Jesus.
What
Here's
is
a
this?
helpful hint.
Oh,
They all
okay.
have
Which of
strict
these
color
movies
palettes.
are collaborations between Wes
Start
Anderson
tapping
and
like a
Bill
group of determined
Murray?
woodpeckers.
Has Bill Murray been in any of these?
Rocket. Collaborations doesn't mean in.
Oh,
Bob
I'm
Rocket,
screwed.
Rushmore,
Hey, guys,
Darjeeling
like lounge
Limited,
music?
Royal
I'm talking Rat
Tenenbaums,
Pack stuff.
French Dispatch,
Sinatra,
Broken
Dino.
Flowers,
When's that
Isle
coming
of
back?
Dogs, Moonrise Kingdom, St. Vincent, Lost in Translation, The Life Aquatic, Grand Budapest Hotel.
It's going to pick 6 random answers and hope for the best.
Okay, but what about the answers? Did you tap the ones you were supposed to?
Nope. I've got 8 of them, though.
Wes Anderson,
Tough break,
filmmaker
audience.
who has an eccentric film style.
Whoa!
Oh, Grand Budapest Hotel was one.
You did something special just now. Have a slice.
I only recognised 2 of those.
How am I getting all
And
these slices
you
for
who
questions
did
I don't know
best
the
this
answer to?
round. An extra slice it is.
Well done, Justin. Bonus slice for you all.
Hey.
Power slice time.
One last question for you teeny tiny ones. Grab your most unwieldy sword. It's time for a video game
Oh,
slash
Christ.
Roman
I'm
numerals
glad I'm not
question.
playing this and that. I hate.
Which Final Fantasy game was released first?
Oh, I know this.
Tap as many correct answers as you can.
Oh,
before
no,
time
are we talking
runs
about
out.
American or Japan?
Well, can't vote anymore, so it doesn't matter. It's versus. It's not going to be difficult yet. 13 versus.
You have time for just a few
6,
more.
Yeah.
I misclicked. I meant to click on that one.
They're
Here's
not
another question
showing
for you.
any of
How
the
can it be
named
the Final
ones.
Fantasy when there are so many of them?
That's all the
Indeed,
numbers.
the beauty of this universe
Yeah.
is found in its chaos.
And Justin, for the most part, is
That-
what's the higher Roman numeral?
My
Yeah, that's the
decision
worst
is
thing though, because
you.
some
It
of
was
the other
always
ones, some
you.
of the spin-offs
Are
and
you
that
ready
were
for something shiny?
the ones you'd have to think
Our
about.
flight. Maybe you've heard of the power slice. You can stick it on my head and spin me.
Especially like the mobile game and
Question
and
is,
the
stuff like
spinning?
that.
well,
Let's
it's like
go
which
do
Final
that.
Fantasy came first? Like Final Fantasy 5 or 4? And you go, well, in America, it was a different order to Japan.
Yeah.
Look
So-
at you up here, where your slices can finally be spun and score you some points. Pick slots on my face to place your slices.
I don't know why I'm bothering. I never actually win any points.
But
on
watch
these.
out. You split the points with everyone that shares a slot with you. Oh, and watch out for the audience.
We've
They
yet
have
to
two
see the
slices this
tactic of
round
putting
to stir up
multiple on
trouble.
one slice work that often. Or bulk. I mean, most tactics seem to be hit and miss. Which is annoying, because it means we can't figure out how the best
You're
way to
gonna
do
take
this.
turns spinning
Hey,
me.
so who's first?
And who would have
Otter.
guessed? You spin first.
Alright, do a big old spin.
Swipe the wheel on your device to spin.
One big old spin is happening.
Land on the cloud.
And it's no points to me.
Hey!
Hey, to Jiri.
Oh, it's audience
The
points.
power slice. It grows in number.
Yeah, it's audience
until you
game if they land on
one.
the cloud.
Nice.
Next spinner.
Snow's Destiny, spin that wheel. Wheel is spun.
Grinding to a halt.
And it just goes past
You
me.
get to split the pot. You ready, new spinner?
Charleston storming ahead.
Fifik, go spin that wheel.
I'm decelerating, and very soon. Hey, some points. Who could say no to that?
Ah, flat 2k.
Nice.
Some much needed points. That spin meter above me is filled now. So it's time for one last high stakes spin. This last spin is up to you.
You want to land it on people's covers if
anticipation of where I
possible.
land is killing
All
me.
random, so let's see.
You get to
Hey,
split
not
the
me.
pot.
What a shock. I am shooketh. Not a single point in that entire spin.
Let me spin on a
But
different
it does
axis.
mean Cosmic is close.
Oh, that's right. It's the scoreboard.
Look at that.
You need at least 20,000 points to win. So why don't we scrape up some more points, all right?
Between Cosmic and Charleston at the moment.
I'm thinking I might toss you a couple fresh slices.
Slice me up, baby.
Bing! I've lined up some questions, starting with this one. Which of these foods are toxic to cats?
Can't say catnip, I dare you.
Tap the answers
So
that
we have
fit
bananas,
the prompt.
grapes,
Makes sense
chocolate,
to me.
garlic, spinach, oatmeal, onions, caffeine, chives, pumpkin, eggs, or cantaloupe.
Remember when they first invented paper? Man, that was a big
Pepsi
day.
First, Ajiri second. People are thinking. Cosmic, Charleston, Snow's in. TK's in. So it's just Bio and Otter.
Oh yeah, hang on. I forgot to do a thing for you.
So I'm not watching the stream. Yeah.
Ooh, what am I doing? That's not the right screen.
All right, the answers look something like this.
Sensing.
There's your preview of Dardy for later.
So chocolate, grapes,
What is
garlic,
a fine
caffeine,
slice
onions,
earning
and
choice there,
chives.
audience? The top scores have me feeling all warm and
Oh,
fuzzy.
How am I getting so many slices?
Question 2 is what I'm feeling
You're
now.
getting in there, in the top.
I'm gonna give you a series of clues to help you answer this question. Which type of dance makes me wiggle my hypothetical toes?
There you go.
You can start guessing now. Famous dancers in this style include Bill Robinson, Savion Glover, and Gregory Hines.
Who?
Yeah, no, this isn't old, so...
This art form developed
Not the
in
Charleston,
America as a
Charleston.
fusion of Western African percussive dance forms and European clogging dance styles.
What?
Common steps in this genre include shuffle, ball change,
Oh,
and
okay.
buffalo.
Got it, you got it.
I got it somehow. I was just going, what styles do I
The
know?
key to this is shoes
Shuffle, ball
outfitted
change,
with
and
plates at the
buffalo?
heel and toe used to create beats and rhythms.
Oh, I got it that one.
Yeah, that one.
That's
This
it
should
for the
give it to
clues.
everyone.
Last chance to answer.
It's not popular much anymore.
Ping! Tap.
The fastest times are worth more.
Oh, nada. I get some
I
points.
don't believe it.
Ooh, I get a
A
slice.
second slice, yes.
I'm earning all these slices and no points for the, like, in the wheel.
Question 3 and power slices
Standard
are
for this
totally
game.
a thing. Tap real quick, okay? Which astrological zodiac sign
Oh,
occurs
shit.
earlier in the calendar year?
Oh, I've no idea.
Get a wrong answer, and I'm gonna freeze your device for a few seconds.
Oh,
Alright.
that's wrong.
Taurus or Pisces. Aquarian and Gemini. Aquarius.
Okay, that's wrong.
Aries, Cancer.
I'm not doing so well here.
Virgo, Leo. Scorpio, Sagittarius.
Okay, now I failed miserably on that one. Oh, done the jury. 10 points.
It has to
Hey.
be you. Could it be another power slice?
Oh, it's only power slice. I don't mind.
With the
Yeah,
power
third round
slice
is
in
the power
hand,
slice.
the meeples
But
brave
the
the
points
summit.
help.
I've got 9,300 points just from the questions.
Yeah.
Now that you're here, please gently adorn my face with your slice. The slot with the 2 and the X, that one's worth double. Unless everyone shares it, then it won't end up worth so much, am I right?
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, we've got a lot of funky stuff. Audience stuff has increased, I think, because we got slices.
Oh, I thought the audience gets slices. Oh, no one got a solo.
With great
there's a few that didn't have any.
consideration, I've
Two,
selected
three
you
solos.
to spin first.
Wait, there's one solo. Oh, look, not me.
Double dippers! That's a new catchphrase I'm trying out.
But that's a double dipper.
New spinner!
The jury, spin that wheel.
If you can land on your purple slice, you'll get a bonus game.
Only if you're... The jury!
Oh, audience game!
I like what I see.
Uh-oh. I don't
You
like this
won
at
the
all.
pot, but it's also time for the audience to shine. Should player slices be worth more, or should I just mix them all up instead?
Doesn't matter, I'm not going to get
Everyone
anything.
Vote on your device now.
Ooh.
That means even you players can vote.
Do you
Democracy!
think this should be worth more, or should we mix them?
Maybe you players should talk out loud and try to swing the vote.
Doesn't make any difference to me. Vote however you
Let's
like.
see what you said.
Hey!
That's totally what I wanted too.
Nice.
Oh!
It's your turn.
Now maybe I'll get some points.
Here it comes. And
Or not.
Ah, Tajiri.
That would
So
be the power
Tajiri gets his
slice.
own game.
Oh, slice owner! Oh, you won the pot, but you also get something extra. Choose 2 other players to make them swap
Are you
points.
going to be mean and take top to bottom?
Choose a friend,
Or
choose
take
an
top?
enemy. You just can't choose yourself, all right?
Vivek and Charleston.
Charleston.
A decision has been made. I'm being overtaken by skull
And
slices.
Fess now in the
What a
lead.
dilemma.
Well, second.
I'm ready for a new spinner.
No, no, it's first. Oh, that was
No,
a full
Ox was
start.
first.
Was he?
Yeah.
Why isn't it not letting me swipe properly? Got it, I'll just tap really fast.
I'm fairly sure people might just be fuming at the monitor than typing.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
wow, that's a
skull
that's
slices
a skull.
are bad for you.
That's
What a
that's
surprise.
your luck, TK.
Yep.
Everyone else gets points, but they come from you. Oh, what a shame for
Oh.
only you and no one else. Let's not
I mean,
hold
you're not
back on
quite
this
last,
last
TK.
spin.
That's relevant. I don't get any points
Spin
from these
like
wheels.
it's your last spin of the round.
Just lose points.
This is going to be the spin to tell your grandkids about.
Oh.
Sorry you had to pay out like that, little one.
Oh yeah, he gets sympathy.
Let's look at the scores and rock out to this sort of Russian chiptune thing I got going on. Okay, that's more than enough scoreboard. Let's roll out.
Going to third round.
A couple slices to get things going.
We haven't done a second round go to the wheel for an age.
I'd like to start with question 1. How about you? You need to answer this question with a number.
Oh, balls.
How many phases of the moon are there? Answer with the keypad
Math
on your
people.
device and then tap submit. The player closest to the answer is who you want to be.
If you've got the memory, this was done probably in GCSE science. Or GCSE, sorry, geography.
I don't have the memory for it.
All right, so what'd you
Don't
say?
blame ya.
And the precise answer is...
It was 8. Yay! I did get it right.
Hey,
Charleston
the
and
audience
Tajiri-
nets a slice.
Tajiri are having a polite conversation in chat.
Yep.
How about that? You're welcome. I've got a second question to share with you.
Ooh.
Which of these are Nintendo games that
Oh.
feature Luigi?
Oh, jeez.
TK might not know this.
I was always more of a Toad man myself. The little
Right,
mushroom
so
guy, not
which
the
of these
amphibian.
Nintendo games feature
Tap
Luigi?
away, little ones,
New
tap
Super
away.
Luigi U, It's a Me, Mario's twin brother, Super Mario 64, Luigi's Hammer Toss game, Baby Luigi 2, Dr. DeLuigi, Luigi's Mansion Arcade, Luigi's Mansion, Mario Bros,
Version of it?
Super Luigi X, Luigi's Blood Moon, Mario is Missing. I can see 5, maybe 6.
I can see why there's definitely not.
The question is there more than 5/6? Come on, TK.
Okay, now here's what we were looking for. All right, let's see how you
Oh,
did.
wow. There was a Dr. Luigi.
Apparently, yeah. There's
New Super Luigi
U
U.
I didn't get.
Look at these freaking scores.
Luigi's Mansion Arcade.
People who
Wow.
picked Super Mario
2
64.
slices is better than
Not
one.
right. That was a big fuss because he wasn't in it.
Answer this last one the best and win
Power
a power
slice time,
slice. You'll
Oh,
be
it's going to come
typing
down to the
answers
wheel
for
for
this one.
points.
Name the girls in the Golden Girls house and the boys in the Entourage entourage.
I know none of this.
Not that they would ever hang out, but oh, we could dream, can't we?
So,
There
the
are
Golden
just 9
Girls and
correct
the
answers.
Entourage. If you
Try to
have
type
watched
them all in
Neither.
before time runs
any
out.
of these, someone has, because there's 3 answers already.
Yeah, the Americans in channel.
Not Portis, but...
Beth and Cosmic. Oh god, people are saying Jason.
Jason.
Carl.
Jason.
Think
Larry.
Van Gogh.
I think you're just guessing now. Think Van Gogh. Don't care. Anything. We've gotten up to 5, 6 people. There's some people who've gotten different answers.
Try to
Screw this
sneak one more
game.
answer in.
TK. Alright, what
Thank
are the
you for
names?
being a friend of the
So,
entourage. Heck, maybe these groups should hang out.
Dorothy, Rose,
You get a
Blanche,
bonus if you
Sophia,
answered some
Vincent,
no one else did.
Ari. Eric,
okay,
Turtle,
whatever.
Johnny Drama. Johnny Drama. Jesus.
I choose you. Woo, that's a spicy power slice.
Power slice.
Door down,
Alright, so
players
there's 2
up.
people potentially be able to get enough in the first spin.
People say living on top of a mountain is inconvenient, and it is. Slice time. The slot with arrows, it gives you points if you're next to it. But I wonder how many of you will cozy up to it.
TK's thinking. TK has changed his mind. You've only got 7 seconds.
Oh, how I've dreamed that you'd be our first spinner.
Right, I've basically created just a block of slices. And it's paid off.
It's a pot
Hey.
share.
I get some points at last.
Hey, how about a
Not
spin
triggered
from a new
a triggered
spinner?
a thing yet, so Fef has a chance to trigger it.
Where will I stop? Even I don't know.
And
Hey.
Vincent gets
Point
points.
share points.
As does Tajiri.
Winner's wheel. Let's
With
see
those
if you're
points, you now
first
qualify to
iteration
spin
winner
the
wheel.
winner wheel. You're gonna spin me, and if I land on you, you win. But if you land on one of the skulls, we're not done yet. This could be the winning spin.
And it was. It was the winning spin. Congratulations,
And with
Fifik.
that, I now provide an answer to your most soul-searching question. Go
No
ahead,
game
spin
part
me
ever
one
reached its
last time.
conclusion. Spin the wheel and find out. One more spin. No, no absolutes.
The
In this
wheel
case,
has
yes.
spoken.
Well, that's reassuring at least.
Yeah. Questions that may never be answered. TK Tiger, can I get an evening off? No.
No.
Tajiri, what's for dinner? That's not a yes, no, maybe question.
Signs hazy.
Biohazard. Are Marvel movies good?
No.
That's a good yes, no. My local Thai takeaway is called Taste of Thailand. What does Thailand taste like? Yes or no?
Unfazed.
Why?
No idea.
How long will the hot weather last?
Not long enough.
Yes. Why are there ducks?
Because I want lunch. See how much better than the wheel. I can answer all these questions. Right,
We
so
could potentially see a day where they do a game like this and link to ChatGPT to provide answers.
oh god, yeah, let's not think about that.
Oh,
Right, so we saw it earlier. Justin knows the answer to this. I know the answer to this. But while we set up for the next game, let's Dali it up. What did Charleston type into Dali to create that image?
Earth is a donut. Planet-side donut.
Donut black hole, says Tajiri.
Oh, we need the chat. There we go.
A photo of Donut World. Earth's
donut
core
world.
as a donut, says Hedge. Oh, actually.
Earth is round? No, Earth is a donut. Clearly, we've got photographic evidence. Earth with a donut hole in the middle? Terry Pratchett's Donut World.
Tasty.
Donuts are forever, says Ottoman.
Well, I'll let Charleston decide how specific he wants to go. I think I think the latter half of the answer we could probably allow them not to bother with.
World of Donuts. Planet Ring. Pfeffic. On the inside of Anthrofox. Cornhusky. Dip your donut in the ocean. The Earth being consumed by a donut. I think more donut on Earth.
Donuts in space.
World through the hole of a donut. Yeah, Earth donut.
Earth nut.
Earth nut.
Alright, so we're going to stick with this for a minute. Charleston is just saying, to be honest, everyone kind of got the answer immediately.
Black hole of a donut.
He's just finding the exact answer to put into the channel.
I thought TK had it.
I don't have the exact answer. He's got the picture.
Ah, okay.
I'm also busy setting up the next game.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Donut Planet! Donut Planet, he's a hero. Gonna take sugar way above zero.
Yeah.
Connecting to Jackbox Game Services. Oh, wow, well, that's a room code.
Captain Planet. Yeah, we're showing our age. We are showing our age.
I have a lot of age. Cool, right.
Donut Eclipse.
Charleston is just putting in the picture by the look of it. He's typing.
Donut as an inner tube on the ocean.
Looking for two key details. The kind of donut and where it is.
Ring donut in the center of the Earth.
And where is the Earth?
In space.
So we got where it is. And what kind of donut? Chocolate glazed donut on Australia.
I feel we need banana for scale.
Boop, boop, doop, doop.
Donut moon.
Actually, it could be a donut moon, couldn't it? Bavarian cream.
It's got the hole in the middle. It's not really a cream donut.
There could be cream in the ring.
Very rarely see that. Chocolate glazed satellite. You're all close enough.
Yeah, I'd give it to him. The combined weight of effort, all the keywords are there.
Donut, Earth, ring, Dunkin' Donuts taking over.
Put the picture in, there it is.
Oh, Jesus.
Planet Earth, shaped as a glazed ring donut, floating in space.
In space.
Which means we can go back to the game. And we have some bracketeering, which means up to 16 people can play, so there should be enough room for everybody. He says, remembering then to transition across to the right picture. So your room code is AAOA.
Ow! Sounds of pain. Alright, we got 11.
We'll give people a moment. It says my ring is all creamy.
Next level up from flat earthers, like, oh yeah, we'll admit the Earth is round, but it's got to be a massive hole that none of the astronauts want to admit.
Yeah, because that's where all the water goes.
Yeah, true. The Earth does need plumbing.
Right, well, there were 12 players in the last game, weren't there? So I'm going to assume that everyone's here. And everyone's in. Right, so it's going to be a nice, chill game. He lied. Right, I don't see anybody in any of the chats going, wait! So I'm going to press the button. You can still join the audience if you are too late.
2, 1.
We've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of life's most important questions. Your answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament. And your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first bracketeer devices now. Best name to make up when you know you're not really on the guest list. Mine is usually +1, Mr. +1. Type in the answer you think has the best chance of winning and hit send. If your answer wins the entire bracket, you'll be rolling in cash. By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to chatbox.tv and entering the room code.
Do well.
I don't think I'm going to win this, but it may be cool.
No. It's the blind brackets where I stand more of a chance because my answer often gets a chance.
Running out. Fifik, Kornowski, get something in quick. I think everyone is in.
Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to step up to the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you could win some sizable bonus bucks. Oh, and don't forget, if you think
you
the
don't
odds
have
are
to pick
stacked
your own
against
answer,
your own
just
answer,
pick the
you
one
can still
that
get
you
some
think
cash by
everyone
predicting the
will vote
correct
for,
winner.
basically, because it's 3 points.
Yep, that's what he was saying. You've looked over him.
Yes.
But yes, it is optional. You don't have to pick anything, but you're just giving away the opportunity for points if you don't.
The predictions are in. It's time to dive into our first bracket. Bitter rivals collide.
So we get
to vote on which you think deserves to win.
So we get Lisa
But don't
Minnelli,
forget, if you
Ferris
change your
Bueller,
mind, you can change your vote.
Nikki Bangkok, and totally on the list.
We're in the home stretch. Someone's getting into the VIP lounge.
Dickie Bangkok wins it.
Well, I'm not entirely sure that the name would be
Cha-ching
on
for
the
any
guest
prediction
list.
winners.
Okay.
Next up. Oh, it doesn't get more contentious than this.
So, Johnny Biggs Esquire, Wally West, Alpha Male, or Mr. Blobby?
The struggle is real.
Can Blobby hold on?
Final push.
Oh, it's a tie.
Oh, split vote.
God damn it.
Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can.
And Mr. Blobby wins
The
it.
tie went bye-bye. I'm going to miss the tie times.
So now we've got Mr. Blobby versus Dickie Bangkok in the left bracket.
It's a sentence I didn't think I'd hear.
Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket.
So on the west bracket we have
This is one for the
Mr.
ages.
Let Me In Now, Dr. Important, Tweety, or John West.
It's really going back and forth.
John West, life is peaceful there. John West,
This one's going
he
down
has
to
got
the wire.
no hair. And Tweety wins it.
Everything has changed.
Ooh, Xavier won that vote.
It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup.
So, John Wick, John Smith, Mrs. Doubtful, or Richard Kahn.
The lead keeps changing hands. An epic showdown.
And John Wick kills it.
Powerful name.
Shocking. I still need to see the fourth film.
Money if you guessed it.
No money lost if you didn't.
Before we get on to round 2, it's time to make another prediction. You've got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is going to win.
Semi-finals, a bit easier.
I don't know.
The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2.
So, Dickie Bangkok or Mr. Blobby?
Here come the votes.
Oh, it's going quite strong
I am
for
on
Dickie
the edge of
Bangkok.
my seat.
Oh, Blobby's rising, a small comeback. Not going to be enough, though.
Not enough. No,
It's a
not enough.
nail biter. That was a real nail biter.
Oh,
Damn it.
One more match to determine our finals.
So, who's going to go against Dickie Bangkok? Will it be Tweety or John Wick?
there's a cartoon I want to see.
Votes are incoming.
I Mini Man.
No one thought it would be this close.
But I'm fairly confident Wiley Coyote would just go, you know what,
It's
fuck it,
anyone's
and
game.
just leave at that point.
Looks like we're heading to overtime on this
You
one.
mean Sylvester?
Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer.
I'm so used thinking Roadrunner.
Wiley Coder was Roadrunner, yeah.
Sylvester would be like, nah, fuck it. Straight away. This is a man who'll
Fuck
kill you
that.
for his dog. You know?
Yeah, he is not a cat person. John Wick wins.
The tie has been broken. Finally, we can go on with our lives.
So it's John Wick against Dickie Bangkok.
And now we finally decide what is the best name to make up if you're not really on the guest list. I'm seeing some early traction here.
So John Wick is taking an early lead, but it's a close one. Still a couple of people left to vote. They could tie this up.
Get those last second votes in now.
And it's Wick.
We have our first winner.
And it's Fifik. Taking an early lead in bracketeering.
Wow, what a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out.
And so, Biohazard's in third. I'm pretty close to last.
It's time for the blind bracket. All
Hey,
you'll be
blind
given is
bracket.
the category. Name any animal. Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after you answer.
By furries, this should be an easy category to.
Yep. Watch though how many people put the same answer in. Originality if possible, guys. That whoever's gotten in first has picked the obvious ones.
There's probably a duck-billed platypus still going. And don't forget, you can have puma, mountain lion,
Flying
and
squirrel.
cougar. They're all the same
Yeah.
animal. That's 3 of you sorted.
Yep.
Time's running out.
Seahorse, that's still an animal.
Land horse, there's another one.
Yeah.
Let's see what this bracket is really about. Best animal to be found and raised by. You know what I'm talking about, like a Tarzan thing where he was raised by the apes. You know what I'm talking about. Time to get in those predictions.
How many things? Okay. Oh god. The answer that you think is gonna get through
The
doesn't
predictions are
mean if you
in.
think it'll be right or not.
It's go
Whether
time.
You think will get through.
So, best animal to be found and raised by:
can't believe I'm
Tasmanian
seeing this.
devil, rabbit, raccoon, or Komodo dragon.
Oh wow! There's at least one there that will poison you if they bite you due to the germs in them.
And
I'm sorry,
upset in the
2,
making.
3.
Trash Panda is taking it away.
Running out the clock now.
Oh, wow, that was a
They're on fire.
overwhelming victory for the Trash Panda.
A lot of people saw Guardians
There's
of the
cash
Galaxy
if you
3
predicted this one. Our next matchup.
Dingo, Buffalo, Knuckles the Echidna, or a bat?
A real tug of war.
People who are going Dingo.
Yep.
Okay.
Pack animals. Yeah, you get a good education.
This one's looking
Yeah.
over.
You know, they can teach you maths.
No contest.
Bingo. Dingo.
Dingoes play bingo. Oh, surprisingly, the Tyrion Cornhusky voted for Dingo. What a shock.
Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Eastern Conference. Only one can come
Oh,
out on top.
And Cosmic says that Dingo can teach you how to steal a baby. So we have squirrel, shark, penguin, or tiger.
No one thought it would be this close.
Squirrel. Stop trying to sway the votes.
I don't think I'm going to
This one
sway
seems
anything,
like
let's be
it's over
honest.
before- That had more dangerous swings than an abandoned playground.
I should have voted for tiger. I voted for squirrel, but I saw tiger was up against squirrel, and I thought, ooh,
It's time to
mini money mo.
with this vicious matchup.
Piers Morgan, baboon, antelope, wolf.
A clear front runner. An upset in the
Entirely sure
making.
what people think with Piers Morgan, but okay. He is some
This
kind of
one's looking
animal.
over.
And wolf wins it.
No contest.
Too much watching the Jungle Book.
This is, however, the blind bracket.
Yep. But it's not the triple blind bracket.
Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction.
So we've got raccoon versus tiger and wolf versus the other thing. Oh no, it's wolf versus tiger or...
So finally.
Oh, I can't remember how the brackets are set up. Damn it.
Oh no, it's the same question. It's
Yeah, same
triple
question.
blind,
It's the
yeah,
triple
same.
blind in the next round, yeah.
Yeah. Raccoon, dingo, tiger, wolf.
That was it, thank you. Johnson says, come on,
Time's
wolves love
running out.
bananas.
Bananas. Do they?
Oh, unless you want your grandma to be eaten, yeah.
Time's up at the prediction table. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two.
So, raccoon versus dingo. Trash panda or dingo?
A clear favorite.
You're really heavily leaning on the trash pandas.
I try not to lean on them too heavily, they might bite.
He will bite.
Just running out the clock now. Ran away with that one.
And raccoon wins it. Lots of people for the side.
The finals are just a win away from these next two
So,
answers.
tiger and wolf.
It's a bracket like this that truly makes this game the
close
sport of kings.
3, 5, 4.
Getting close.
I am on the edge of my seat.
Wolf is one up. Nope. Someone's flicking. Can't decide. It looks like Wolf is going to get
Come
it.
out on top.
And Wolf wins it by the skin of his
What
teeth.
a whirlwind! And now the final face-off. What is the best animal to be found and raised by?
So we have raccoon versus wolf.
It looks like
So, do you want to be raised by somebody who spends all the time rummaging through trash and getting in the way? Or do you want to be raised by a raccoon?
Why am I not surprised at that?
Only a few seconds left to vote.
Raccoon is looking strong. And raccoon is the winner. Arn gets that
Let's go
victory.
back to that scoreboard.
What's the scores on the doors, Mr. Jaws?
So it was a Eurovision jam or song. by Subwoofer.
And now the bracket you've heard so much about.
Last
Give
year.
that
Triple
wolf a banana and
blind
disaster
bracket.
averted.
This bracket
Yes.
will change every single round.
There is,
Here's
however,
your
a
starting
main
category.
wolf that does actually eat fruit.
Give a
And Charles says,
good
correction,
piece of
TK. Someone who
advice.
spends their time rubbishing through rubbish, not trash.
Who knows what
Except
crazy
you'll find the
twists and
raccoons
turns
live in
this
America,
bracket will take.
where they have trash, not rubbish. Oh, that was a harder one.
It's like thinking of a good piece of advice, also thinking of a good piece of advice that might potentially be interesting.
Time's running out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No pressure. Go on, transport. Time's up.
Let's see what we're dealing with. Most effective political slogan.
Oops.
Time to get in those predictions.
Ooh, okay.
That's going to be an interesting one for me.
All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count.
There's the right answer, and then there's the answer that I want to select because it's funny. I'm gonna go for the one that's because it's funny.
Time's running
Also,
out.
looks like Salesforce having internet issues.
That's time on the prediction table. Let's see our first matchup.
So, most effective political slogan is good things come to those who wait.
Voters are being loud and
Picture
clear on
them in
this
their
one.
underwear, always buy shoes at the end of the day, and never go to bed angry.
It's really going back and forth. The clock is running out on voting time.
And picture them in their
What an
underwear,
upset! No one could have predicted this one.
especially for Theresa May.
No.
Moving on to our next matchup. Folks, I've been waiting
Honesty
for
is
this
the
matchup
best
my
policy.
entire career.
Don't eat sugar, share at least once a day, and don't Google rainforest.
The lead keeps changing hands. This might be a photo finish. Moving into overtime. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can.
And don't Google rainforest
Tie
wins
is
it.
broken.
Reverse
I hate
psychology is not going to
ambiguity.
work on this political slogan.
Why don't we see what's going on the other side of the bracket?
Give that wolf a banana, chew your food, never give up,
The scales
and
are
chew before
beginning to
swallow.
tip.
A couple of children there. Apparently, this is the food bracket.
Yeah. Chew your food, never give up, chew before swallow.
This one seems like it's over before it's done.
Give that wolf a banana seems to be an effective political slogan.
Like falling off a log.
First prediction one as well.
It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup.
Always sit down to pee when drunk, close your eyes and sleep between
A
20,
slight
don't bullshit,
lead
and
taking
wash your
shape.
paws after you flush.
The struggle is real.
Well, as opposed to before you flush.
This one could be decided by a single vote. Crunch, crunch, smash!
Ah, the first of the blind brackets.
Well, I hope your answer still makes sense in the
Let's
next round.
switch up this bracket. Best quote to put on an inspirational cat poster. Get those predictions in now.
Alright, so imagine this as with a cute cat doing a thing. With this quote.
The predictions are in.
Ah, that was quick.
Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. Two answers battle-tested with tough first-round matchups.
So, picture them in their underwear or don't Google rainforest.
I am on the edge of my seat.
Oh, it's a tie.
This one's going down to the wire.
Oh, picture them in their underwear wins it.
Great goulash.
You weird people picturing cats in your underwear.
It says TK, the cat, dog, cat.
We're just one match
cat.
away from our finals.
So, give that wolf a banana or don't bullshit on a cat poster.
It's really going back and forth.
Oh, that looks like give that wolf a banana.
This one's looking over.
Ooh. People are conceding defeat.
No added salt.
75%.
Now it's going to come down to what the last bracket is.
One last
God.
switch.
Best quote to put in this
Perfect inscription on a tombstone.
Oh.
I hope your answers still make sense.
perfect inscription
And
on
now
a tombstone.
the definitive matchup.
We have picture them in their underwear or give that wolf a banana.
Damn it.
So, necrophilia
A real tug of
or
war.
give that wolf a banana.
Who'll come out on top? We've
And
got
it's
overtime.
Click off.
Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer.
I can't click. And it's tallying the votes. Give that wolf a banana has won it. Oh, thank God for that. Well done, Cosmic.
But did any of that affect the final standings?
So, final score. First, Justin. Second, Xavier. First, Cosmic. Oh, I'm right down the bottom.
Although Cosmic with 6,000.
I am last of all.
With 634.
Still in triple figures. And Cosmic says, I'm retiring now. This will never happen again.
We've said that on previous games, and we have had silly results because of that.
Yeah, we have.
Oh dear. Alright, I feel we need to head back to the studio
Okay.
to wrap up.
There we
We've got,
go.
6 minutes.
Oh, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Hello. We are back on the camera. Jerry says you can come out of retirement next week. In my day, we stayed retired.
Thank
And
you, Xavier, for invoking
subwoofer
Sub
all that
Woofer
previous
on
round
the
and putting
previous
it in my
round.
mind. And just for the
Two
record,
things for-
there's Justin on the type any species section. The species I was desperately trying to type was a... Where'd he go? Oh, a binturong.
Binturong. What's a binturong? God, I'm going to have to Google that myself.
It isn't an animal species.
I mean, a sugar glider would have been a good one.
It is a cosmic.
Binturong. Okay, it does actually autofill. So it looks like a raccoon, but it doesn't have the stripes. It kind of looks like a cat bear raccoon. It's an Indian creature.
And Justin says, it looks like cosmic.
Oh, also known as the bear cat. There we go, cat bear creature.
Bear cat. It's a cat with no clothes on.
Long, heavy, with short, stout legs, has a thick coat of coarse black hair. Bushy and prehensile tail. Muzzle is short and pointed, somewhat turned up at the nose, and is covered with bristly hairs. The muzzle, brown at the points. Big teeth.
I'll just get Google to play the animal of the day. Yeah, if you have the Google Assistant, if you've not yet played Animal of the Day yet, it's an experience. It is a very interactive and musical experience, but because it has a theme tune.
Wolfer.
Subwoofer.
I vaguely remember seeing the pictures. Oh yeah.
What, Subwoofer?
Yeah.
Yes.
2021 before the just at the start of lockdown.
No, it was on the same year that Ukraine won. No, was that the year before? No, I think it was the same year. And everyone's going, who is it? Is it Elvis? No. Is it Ben from A1? Yes. And Biohazard says, I have used Animal of the Day, that is. It's so silly. And I think we're just about at the end of the show. I have finished my dinner, which is always the important bit for as far as I'm concerned. And
It's only taken him the entire show.
no, I've managed to finish at the start of the Jackbox games. And Justin says, yes, and because they weren't Elvis, I had to eat a shoe. Well, you did say that if they are Elvis or else I'll eat a shoe. And yeah, more details next week when I'll likely be presenting again. So watch this space, kiddies. Justin has stories.
Yes, we may have more people. At some point, hopefully, Hedgie will be appearing from his domicile.
Yes, from another satellite
he
studio.
needs to finish. Yeah, he needs to finish decorating. Then he needs to figure out where he's going to install his shit.
And then he needs to get the internet.
To have stuff connected. Yeah, I remember those days. It was like, I have stuff to connect to the internet, but I need the internet to connect to my place.
Jerry says, I'm excited for the return of the Hedgie. You can see, I wonder what his lighting will be like.
He'll be having to camera it in.
Yes.
Yeah. So he'll have to wear a top at least.
That's true.
We can
Chances
play the
are
game.
that's all he'll get.
We'll play the game. Is he wearing pants? And we will never find out.
Or will we?
No, because we don't want to get kicked off YouTube.
The viewers may never find out, but we might.
I mean, there are starting to seem like the potentially other good video streaming sites, but they're just potentially. So,
Con Husky says, do a show of a very fancy 10-course dinner, including dessert. The last course could be a gunge.
I mean, we've done food shows. The trouble is, after a while, everything slows down because either you're just eating constantly,
Nom, 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 nom.
or you have ate enough that your body then goes,
No.
Now sleep.
I am
Because
tired.
we've done that for Monday shows when we had Chinese takeout from like up the Chinese at the top of the hill.
And it would never quite arrive on time.
Well, I grabbed it and came down. But the trouble is, it was like a tub of rice
It's tasty.
and a pancake roll. Just that. That was a big plate. Because I don't think one tub of rice was designed to be ate by one person. I think it was supposed to be for four.
It's just the right amount for one. Whoever stays awake wins.
Yeah. After a long day of work, we all fall asleep, and everyone just watches us asleep.
It's like Paul McCartney in the Frog song. We all sleep together.
Showing our age. I mean, I can't turn the stream off from where I am, so if TK falls asleep...
Well, you can.
Wow.
You just have to sign into the TigerTails Radio profile on YouTube.
And
then you
break
can,
shit, yeah.
And then you can... Not in Streamlabs. In YouTube. Distinct difference. I mean, you can't stop me from pumping stuff to YouTube. That is purely my domain. But you can stop the stream at least, so you can end the show for everyone else.
Yes. Unlike the previous days where you were locked into a little side room.
I was just enclosed.
You were enclosed because your desk was in front of the door and we were drinking and we were never going to get to you after that bottle of wine.
The one where you got half naked on, yeah.
Yeah, the one that is actually privated, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Privated / may have been demonetized by the purge, yeah.
It'd still be there, but yeah. It would be easy to film the sleepy episode, as YouTube video time would be more than 6 hours. Well, episode 53 of season 7, The Drunk Show. The one where only the audio archive existed in full because YouTube capped out after 4 hours of recording.
Yeah, we're showing our age there again.
Yep. That was a long time ago. That's when we very first started using YouTube as the method of communication. And yeah, then the audio archive got lost in a hard drive crash. So we never knew how that show ended.
Well, no, we can't remember how that show ended.
Well, I can't.
The
only way I know how that show ended is because I listened back to the archive.
Yeah, I vaguely remember you cackling. I know Felis got very uncomfortable.
I'd had a lot of wine. I was cackling a lot. Bottle and a half of wine I got through that night, plus all the beers we'd had beforehand.
Our original endpoint was an original show endpoint. Because we were not 2 hours. We were still a bit more than 2 hours.
Yeah, I mean, we did an extra bonus episode with the intention of getting drunk.
Yes.
And get drunk we did.
Yeah.
Quite considerably. Quite successfully, I think.
Yeah, I mean, there are several drunk episodes. Some of which, if you know the timeline and history of what events that happened, you can see when events happened and why I got drunk. So, yeah. And
Dave was like, I'm drunk, so I'll take my top off. Yeah, naked time. And then,
not quite naked time.
Much to the absolute horror of Angel Dark's song. And Felis was like, oh God, what have I got myself into?
Little Alex and Felis, yeah.
Oh, back in the days. Many, many, many moons ago. So yeah, if you want that, you can't see the drunk show anymore. But you can see the show that preceded the drunk show, which was episode 52 of season 7. The actual proper end of the season. The drunk show was a bonus that has now been purged from the internet for the good of mankind. But on that note, a cheery note that is, Xavier, what are you up to this week for streaming-wise?
This week, I do need to find a game for trying new things. I might return to something I've already played. It depends on how I feel.
So trying old
Wednesday
things.
will be Wednesday I'll be back playing Elden Ring, so that'll be nice and fun. And then on Friday, we're doing our mellow.
Yay!
So you'll be watching us play a board game.
No, you'll be watching me play a board game and Xavier screen cheating by looking at the stream.
I will not be. That does mean nothing. Do you know the most annoying thing about playing that game with AI? They never give you enough time to drop stuff as traps or to trigger onto them. They always just go fast.
You can turn AI behavior fast off, you know.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
It's in the options.
Because my God, that game, those AIs just hammer through their things so fast.
What I do when playing the single player is I manually choose my opponents and I manually choose their loadouts to disadvantage them as much as possible. It's like, right, what can I choose that's going to screw you over as much as I possibly can? That should do.
If you're interested in what this sounds like, join us on Friday. It will be a TigerTails gaming stream and we'll happily go through as we play this very interesting little board game on Steam.
And Hedge could possibly join us because I believe he has Discord because you don't need a camera for that. So
no, you could just sign in as long as you've got internet. Yeah. And then we'll be back on Monday. It will be a bank holiday Monday because of course it is.
Oh yeah. Well, this Monday coming up.
This Monday coming up is a fucking bank holiday Monday.
A day off. Thank fuck for that. I could do with that.
Day off. So it's going to be a 4-day week of work.
Uber fares are going to be expensive. Oh.
Yes, they are. So you probably want to spend time with your dad at least part of the day and say, if I hear from you, I will break my patience.
Yeah, because there's no point breaking his legs. They don't work in the first place. Like he's falling over. Whew. Right. I'm going to go play to my mellow.
Okay, so we're going to need to wrap up then. So thank you very much for everyone who's joined.
Yes, it is a good night from the Xavier.
Yes, good night.
Wakey, Xavier. We're not off stream yet.
I thought for a second something had triggered because I was hearing noises, but no, it was my end. Okay. But yes, it was a good night from me, Xavier Wolf.
And it's a good night from me, TK Tiger. Thank you very much for watching and or listening to this episode of TigerTails Radio. Join us during the week for TigerTails Gaming, and then join us here next week for more TigerTails Radio, where there should be more fun, frolics, shenanigans, Jackbox games, reviews of the weeks, and stuffs, and maybe even a Charleston, maybe even an Echo. Who knows? Find out, tune in, and see. Yep. But until then,
if you have enjoyed this, get out of it. If you have enjoyed this, feel free to give us a like, and if you think anyone would be interested in stuff, share us about. We'd love to have more listeners. It's always good fun.
Such a whore. But on that note, night, everybody. Night.
Night.